You see, you've been so busy destroying the lives of others, Alistair, that you've been neglecting Crane Industries. You don't even have the first clue as to what's going on in your company, do you?
Oh, that's a lie. My company is as strong as it's ever been, and I'm the most powerful thing in it.
Yes, you are powerful. You are powerful. But for how long, huh? How long? No one lives forever, Alistair, not even you.
Let me clue you in. I'm not dead yet.
But you will be. You will be, and then guess what? Nobody is going to be left over to run Crane Industries. Everything you've worked for, and you've planned, and schemed for, and blackmailed for, and did God knows what else for, is going to be gone. Your empire is going to fall, crumble, and there's going to be nothing left but a little bit of history about it, Alistair. The fall of your little empire.
Never!
Grampy? Are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? Can you breathe? Ethan, for God's sake, stop it! You're killing him! Ethan, do something! Help me! Grampy's dying! Ethan, do something! Ethan, don't just stand there! He's dying!
No, Fancy, we're not that lucky.
Ethan, call 911.
Forget it. He'll be fine.
Then I will.
Nancy, no doctors.
He's probably faking it, but if he's not, don't worry about it, because he's a little too ornery to die tonight. Isn't that right, old man? You don't want to die tonight. That would mean the end of Crane Industries, and you'd crawl right out of your grave to keep that evil empire running, wouldn't you? Only you can't fight forever, Alistair. You know, death comes eventually to everything. Even rattlesnakes.
Ethan, you're talking about grandfather.
And I bet there won't be a person that won't rejoice that day, Alistair. They'll celebrate with a parade. They'll have a parade to celebrate the destruction of the corrupt edifice that you spent your whole life building. Can you see that, huh? I love that idea. The House of Crane just falling down in the dirt.
That will never happen.
Shh, save your strength.
It's gonna happen. You and I both know it's gonna happen. How does it feel to be weak? To realize that you have no control right now? You may live to see another day, but you better be careful, because every day you spend on that pinnacle of power, it might be your last, old man.
Silence!
You can't silence death, Alistair. It just comes. When you're lying in your bed one night, your heart's gonna be beating faster and faster, and you're gonna be wondering to yourself, is it my time? Is this the end of me?
You don't frighten me.
I don't have to frighten you. You can revel and gloat all you want for now. You may have succeeded in taking my dad's job. You may have succeeded in ruining Sheridan's life by taking her baby away, but you will pay. Because those shadows are growing darker and they're getting larger. And death is going to come for you, Alistair, and when it does, it will be the day that you lose.
I want you out of my house.
I'm going. Not just yet, though, because I want to see the day when your reign of terror comes to an end. You're gonna fall, Alistair. You are gonna fall, and you have a lot further to fall than most of us. I just wish you could stick around to see the end of your empire. It's gonna be wonderful watching your companies fold, being bought for 10 cents on the dollar by the very competitors that you held in a stranglehold for decades. You know, wait, no, maybe your employees will end up with everything. I just hope they have enough left over to give you a proper burial.
You're crazy.
And you're overextended, Alistair. You see, without you around, all your complicated deals, they're all gonna fall apart. God, I wish you could be there to see that. Maybe that's the hell that the devil has lined up for you, huh? For you to sit there and watch, powerless, as every man and woman and child that you've ever hurt takes away everything that you've ever built.
You're finished, Ethan. Finished.
Wrong. You are the one that's finished. And you crossed a line when you had my father fired, Alistair. A big line. You're gonna pay. I'm not afraid of you. And you will not beat me, and you will not beat my family.
You should be afraid, Ethan. I'll ruin you, an old Blackie, I need you to take care of some business for me. I want to go after the Bennetts full out.
Well, the first thing I'll do is let the cops know that Noah Bennett burned down my club.
You mean my club? And don't ever forget that. And as far as the cops are concerned, I don't want them getting too interested in that fire. Might lead them back to me, and that would be very bad for your health.
All right, great. Well, you'll like this then. I got Chief Bennett's youngest daughter walking the streets for me now. She's about to get jumped by her first John tonight.
Good. Good. Use her, break her, and then get rid of her. I want you to use anything and anybody to get the Bennetts. No matter what the consequences, all right? I want them all, Spike. Sam, Noah, Jessica, Kay, and Ethan. I'm gonna ruin them, just like I ruined Luis.
I wish you'd let me call an ambulance. Grampy, what are you doing? You can't smoke when you've just had a heart attack.
That's not what it was.
Are you sure? Here's some aspirin. You're supposed to take this.
Will you relax? I'm okay. This is all the medicine I really need.
If you say so. Look, Ethan had no right to speak to you that way, or Noah. If it wasn't for those two, you wouldn't have collapsed.
Ah. And you see what those Bennetts are really like. Now, you have to stay clear of them, especially that Noah Bennett. He is no good. Are you sure you're not interested in Noah Bennett?
Of course not. In fact, I can't stand him. He drives me crazy.
You're a Crane woman. You have to start acting like one. No slumming. That's a prerogative of men.
Really, Grandfather, haven't you heard of the equality of the sexes?
That's for the lower classes. You want to turn out to be like your Aunt Sheridan, or your mother Ivy, or God forbid, your stepmother Rebecca. Now, my grandmother taught her daughters that they could fall in love just as easily with a rich man as they could with a poor one. And you're a beautiful young woman. You have your choice of men, tycoons, politicians, royalty. You can't throw your life away on trash like Noah Bennett. You know, that whole family. That whole family's been a thorn in my side for decades, and Sam's father was the greatest annoyance. And now Ethan. He goes and throws his lot in with them, too. Well, good riddance to him.
If you say so.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Ethan did score 1 point on me tonight. I do not have a legitimate, competent heir to take over the Crane Empire. Certainly can't be Julian, not after he struck me and then he's cavorting around with that harlot Eve Russell. I was totally against that. And then your brother, Fox, stripling, who can't control his emotions. And then there's Chad, a bastard, black to boot. And then little Ethan, who was just too young to even get on the chessboard. No, there's not one person as capable of running my company the way I would.
What about me, Grandfather? I can do it. How about it? I'm smart. I grew up in the family. I know how to spend money. How hard could it be to make it? Let me be your heir.
You've always known how to make me laugh, Fancy.
I'm not kidding.
Well, no. Oh, thank you very much for the offer, sweetheart. But you are a very beautiful young woman, wealthy. Now, why in the world would you ever worry about business? You're my princess. Yes, you are my princess. I want you to live like one. You were put on this earth to enjoy yourself, have fun. And in fact, I haven't had the opportunity since you hit this town to spoil you. Not one day. Not one day. Remember when I used to buy you ice cream?
Sorry, Grandfather, I'm on South Beach.
Well, how about something just as delicious?
Oh, Grampy, you do know the way to a girl's heart.
Well, don't let your stepmother, Rebecca, find out about that money. She'd mug you and leave you in an alley somewhere. No, I want you to go out and buy something marvelous.
Thank you. Are you sure you're all right? You scared me.
Look at me. Look at me. Don't I look all right?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You've always been the only one in this family I could count on.
And don't you ever forget that. All right.
Oh, Grandfather. If I can't be your heir, who's left? Who can take over Crane Industries?
It's an interesting question. I wonder.
Who?
Oh, that would be telling. I think I know just the person. And won't that put the cat among the pigeons?